Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Homeworld Cataclysm. Alright, so we finished this mission. There's still some scattered fighting going on, but that's not really of importance to us. So let's end the mission and see what praise we get for jumping into the defense of the homeworld. I guess this will be forgotten as usual.
We've got 3 unexploded warheads on this TIE cruiser. Suggest...
Hang in there, Blade 9. We'll have you locked down in a click.
Careful. Careful. That reactor is unstable.
Good work with the Kal-El frigate, Workers 5 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later.
You got that right.
Worker 12, did you track down those suit beacons we picked up in Sector 43?
Sorry, Command. We found the suits, but the 4 dogs didn't have a chance to get their helmets on. We tagged them for the burial ships.
Attention, Hiigaran ships. We have thrown back the Imperial attack fleet. Hiigara should be safe once again. Kith-Nabal would like to thank our brothers and sisters from Kith-Manan, Sajet, and Kal-El for their aid in battle. Hiigara is in their debt, as are we.
Hey, we helped too. Outskirts of the Hiigaran system.
Auto launch set. We've been asked by Kith-Manan to help them find one of their destroyers. The last word the Bushan Ray sent was of a power plant failure. There are reports of tyrannic raider ships operating in this region, so all pilots should stay on the lookout for pirate vessels.
Our workers aren't currently fitted for salvage and repair duty. We need to build an engineering module in order to prepare our work crews. We will have to jettison the upper ore canister to make room.
Is that all? Alright, let's do that then. So we need to build modules, which, as I read before, was what this ship was
Sensors
designed.
are picking up fast-moving meteor belts in the region. Fighters should have no problem maneuvering through them. But if the destroyer drifts into one of them, it could be easily destroyed.
No, that's not good.
Confirmed raider presence. Go to full alert.
Stand by Group 1.
Alright.
Receiving.
All acolytes, group
Ready.
1.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Well, they'll deal with that. Let's move on to the next class of ship, which I identified previously, slightly mistakenly, as the Heartbreakers.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
And they'll deal with the tyrannic raiders. Anyway, the Seeker class reconnaissance fighter. The Seeker class of deep reconnaissance and survey vessels was one of the first of original designs produced by the Kith-Somta engineering families. The first priority of the Somta mining fleet was to find and process the rarest and most valuable resources to be found in deep space, especially exotic volatiles and superstable elements. To this end, Somta purchased the manufacturing rights to the heavy neutrino scanning array from Kith-Sajet. While the unusual size of the scanning array means it is usually placed on research platforms or frigate-sized explorers, Somta needed an array to rapidly search entire systems at relatively close range. To that end, Somta engineers have basically wrapped a single cockpit and maneuver drive around the array. While the shakedown period for this design was extensive, due to the unorthodox approach, the result is a high-speed recon platform that has the attributes of a standard light fighter and the sensor abilities of a ship 20 or 30 times the size and expense. While the initial prototype was unarmed, repeated encounters with tyrannic raiders convinced Somta Fleet Command that the Seeker needed to carry some sort of weapon system. In the end, a light mass driver was jury-rigged on a belly mount, which gives the Seekers a limited self-defense capability that can usually deter raiders until the recon ship can use its superior speed to escape. While the main function of the Seekers array is to scan for minerals and radiation signatures, it is quickly reconfigured to track vessels. As a result of the fact that most recon patrols require spending long periods of time in a small cockpit, many Seeker pilots are young, single women of smaller stature. This has led to deep recon missions being referred to as heartbreak patrols. But whether this is more to do with the stress they put on fledgling relationships, or the disruptions caused by these pilots making up for long lost time upon their return, is not known. You just love a little bit of color like that. Alright, let's actually focus on what the mission wants us to do. Build an engineering module.
Construction underway. Ore transfer dock storage bays. Jettisoning canister. Triggering canister destruct to keep it out of pirate hands.
Alright then. And now we can watch the slow transformation of the Kuun-Lan into something slightly different. Now there is some mineral and ores that I want to harvest, so let's do that.
Harvesting.
And I'll
Processor
send
here.
the ore processor
Escorts
with me.
assigned.
Roger, Command.
Recon, ready to go.
Meanwhile, the recon vessels should really look around, so I'll just set them. Set them on a recon patrol.
I'm on my way, Command.
That's the benefit of not having to refuel anymore.
This is Command.
Makes it so easy.
Engineering module is now online. Research, repair, and salvage technology so our workers can assist the Bushan-Ri.
Alright then. Now there's two things to research. The salvage system, the repair systems, and the salvage ability.
Research underway.
Now we'll need both. Luckily they don't take that long to research.
Bridge.
Receiving.
Now what?
We are picking up faint, calm echoes in these regions. The Bushan-Ri may be close by one of these signal points.
Research completed.
Repair technology available. Upgrade workers.
Yeah, in a moment. And the salvage.
Beginning research.
No longer will we have to rely on salvage corvettes to do the dirty work. Now all those things are encompassed in a single craft, our worker. For which there is also an entry in the vast collection database. Yes, I'm gonna read them all. But not right now.
Research completed.
Salvaging technology available. Upgrade workers.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Alright, so now that should have force me to upgrade at least the...
I copy, Command.
Yeah. At least the processor needs to be upgraded.
Begin upgrade now.
So that can start right away.
Roger, Command.
These are just the tyrannic heavy fighters.
Upgrade complete.
They're pretty much the same threat as they were during the original campaign. Although they have been slightly updated to modern designs, in comparison to what the enemies are using. The Taidan are using. Because they're still mostly allied. And I'll stick with the Acolytes because they're faster. And these ships are not much of a threat.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
very loose. Right.
Going into docking pattern.
As you notice, the one acolyte that's heavily damaged is significantly slower than the rest.
Worker ready.
Now the workers need to be upgraded, but they don't need to be upgraded right away.
Processor
It's much
here.
more important that the processor is upgraded
Escorts
first.
assigned.
Processor here.
Now the processor is quite a focused craft. It has some defenses, and it's mostly just a delivery pad for the workers. With 4 pads, I have 4 workers. Makes sense. It also has repair beams on the sides, on both sides, which function automatically once they notice an enemy ship, a damaged friendly ship rather. They will automatically try to repair it, which is quite convenient when your mothership is under attack. Right, the acolytes are starting to get back in line. Still a few more fighters, but those aren't really a problem.
Command.
Now it is quite important that you explore sectors, because there might be stuff hidden that you will need. Like resources, for instance, are not immediately shown all the time, I believe. It depends a little bit on what the objective of the mission is. In this case, I need to find the Bush-Shan, which is in this area. I have time to find it. But I can't do anything until I upgrade my workers. And I kind of want a little bit of a supply of RUs. Now, I'm almost full up. I can't really build any more ships. If I want to build more ships, I need to research technology in order to do that, which isn't currently available to me. Bit of a pity, but oh well. You learn to deal with it.
Let me at 'em.
Alright, so they're going after the recons. The recons. The seekers.
Just tell me where to go.
It's a cute design. This is basically an advanced sensor array, a proximity sensor, crammed into a scout craft. It's not really designed for combat, but they're invaluable. You need them. Because they're essentially the only way we have to detect the cloak. And possibly holographic systems designed to fool our sensors.
I copy, command.
Doesn't look like there's many more lumps. Well, there's a few. I think we've got enough RUs, so...
Worker here.
Once they've finished with that one, I'll just give the order to upgrade. Not entirely sure if they need to go back to the mothership for upgrades, or whether they can do it out here.
Worker ready.
Oh, big rock. Smaller rocks.
Begin upgrade now.
Oh, they can do it out here, that's convenient. Waiting to get both research options done before you upgrade them saves a lot of time. This is after all not a multiplayer session. So I want
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Alright.
Hauling rock.
So now they can do their own job again. But slightly better. They can also repair and see. They can special actions, repairs and salvage. But I prefer that they harvest. Now, most ships
Roger, Command.
deployed by the
X. Formation set.
by Kif-Som-Ta usually have a special ability. Not right now, because I don't have the option to research it yet, but
Bridge.
could be important. Alright, I'll start moving
Command ship is underway.
the Kuun-Lan,
Ready.
and you
Escorts
protect it.
assigned.
Worker ready.
If enemy fighters come after me, they'll find the ore processor a formidable opponent. But I don't want to interrupt the mining just yet. Right, looks like
Let me at him.
let's actually reset the waypoints.
I'm on my way, Command.
Yep. That way the Kuun-Lan and the recon fighters should hook up again. I don't think the Bushan Ray can actually be destroyed by any of the meteorites we see shooting through the area, but you never know.
Worker ready.
Depends probably on how long you take to get things done. And I'm in no real rush. Where are you going?
Yeah?
There's some pebbles up here. Alright, let's speed up time a bit. I do love that that function is now in this game. Time compression. You would have thought that would be useful. Alright, we found an enemy.
We have found the Bushan Ray. She's badly damaged. We need to send in a worker to help them with repairs.
Well, that's badly damaged indeed. But aside from just workers, I'm also gonna send in our
Command ship is underway.
command ship.
Processor here.
And the rest of the resources will have to wait.
Processor moving out.
I'll pick those up later, because we've got quite enough for now. Alright, so once again we speed up time.
Just say the word. I'll be there before you blink.
Command ship has arrived.
Alright. Time compression down to nothing.
Worker here.
Alright, let's
Good
dock
timing.
for a moment so
Rattle
we can
them out.
unload all those these RUs.
Stand by Group 1.
And since we're in defensive posture, I'm gonna order my acolytes to link up.
Compositing underway.
Meanwhile,
Processor here.
processor just needs to be moving in range.
Oh, Roger. Moving shop.
Let's see. Can't quite tell. Oh no, wait, there she is. I don't quite have the sensor upgrades to be able to see exactly how much
Command.
damage I am doing. But I think let's see. Ah yes. view that I wanted. Right, let's start repair.
Leave this to the pros. Repairs underway.
But we'll continue this next time.